How long is your picture going to be on the side of the building after Saturday night? And who's going up there?
I mean, they say it's the house that Mayweather built, but I think I built that new house across the street over there. I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm very, very thankful to be in this situation. MGM Grand. I mean, when I was a young kid, I can remember when I first came here. I think I was 17 years old. Downhill brought me here. You know, 17 years old, flying first class, staying in suites at 17. And at that particular time, Don King wanted to sign me. You know, because they wanted me to turn professional at 16. Then I was going to turn, well, that was before. I was going to turn professional at 16, but, you know, I'm glad I waited. Because if I didn't wait, then we wouldn't be here today.
Are you going to miss the limelight? Kevin talked about your poster on the side of the building here. It won't be here. There'll be days now where we aren't going to come here like en masse to talk to you like this. I mean, are you going to miss that part of it, notwithstanding the boxing and the training?
No, I just won't. I'm just ready to see somebody else at the top. I'm really ready to see another fighter at the top. I've done it all. You know, I made hundreds and hundreds of millions in the sport. I broke so many records. I don't even know the records I broke. You know, its ultimate goal is to find another guy that can break my records, and ultimately, we want to find another guy that can make hundreds of millions. Of course, we want to make some too. We still want to make some money too, but we believe in the talent, getting a bulk share, and we believe in the fighters winning when it's all said and done. You know, I know Berto's biggest payday has been $2 million, but you know, I said he should make $4 million, and I think that's great for him.
Berto was here before, and he was talking about, you know, you and him going back to his early days, and he kind of hinted that there was some kind of a personal beef going on between you guys throughout the years.
Oh no, I don't really know. I mean, I already see the kid I see him in the past try to fight like me, and I was like, you know, I commend him for that. You know, I thought he was I always thought he was a solid competitor and a tough fighter. You know, as far as beef, I don't have no beef with anyone. You know, if he do have a beef, then he could take care of it Saturday.
He said you knew some of the same people. Specifically, he said you knew some of the same women. He seemed to kind of imply that there was some.
Oh, no, I don't focus on that. You know, the woman I'm in love with is boxing. You know, and my 2 daughters, and my mother, and my grandmother. Those are the 4 ladies that I love. I mean, well, my daughters are little girls, but someday they will be ladies. You know, I love my 2 daughters. I love my mother and my grandmother. You know, I don't focus on that. See, that's the problem with fighters. They focus on too much other stuff. And you know, I focus on my craft. I focus on my job. That's why I'm at the top.
Floyd, how much do you look forward to focusing on your kids? You talk about that all the time, and spending time with them, and not have to worry about having to go to the gym and train for a fight. How much are you looking forward to that?
Well, you know, I want to go. You know, my youngest son want to play football. He wanted to play high school football, but he didn't play this year because he had to be in camp, in football camp early. But he was out here with me, spending the summer, and we was, you know, doing a lot of different activities. My oldest son, he can play basketball extremely good, but he said he don't want to play basketball. So I asked, why do you ask to go to the basketball gym every day? But I'm going to support my children at whatever they do. I only want them to be the best. And it is kind of different from the way I was brought up. Only thing I knew was to only win. No matter what I did, was to win. Yeah, go. I'm with you. Go ahead.
You have a lot of support in Mexico.
Yes.
Would you ever do a fight over there, the 50th fight in Mexico?
You're a comedian.
Floyd, when you went to bed the night that you lost in the Olympics, do you remember was it hard to sleep, and did you feel like, you know, most people thought you won the fight, but you had an L on your record? What was that like going to bed as a loser that night?
Well, I'm not a loser. It's safe to say I got cheated. I ain't worried about that. You know, just a learning experience. The only thing you can do is just come back stronger. And that's what I did as a professional. I came back stronger.
Most athletes have to be told it's time to go. They retire, their body breaks down, but you're going out on top physically in your prime. How hard was it to come to that decision? Just
I seen, you know what? I seen a video on YouTube. Actually, hey Mac, you sent me you sent me a video of what this guy said. They said I'm going on top and I'm not an old man and all this. And then, you know what's so crazy? But then when I fought De La Hoya, he was younger than I am. Right now, they said he was an old man, he was over the hill. When Shane was my age, and they said he was over the hill. Because I was a younger man, but when they was in their 30s, I was in my 30s. When we fought each other, but I just don't really be understanding.
Well, you know what I mean? A lot of guys have to be told, you know what, you're not good enough anymore. But you're able to go out because you want to, not because someone's telling you.
Being smart, not taking no punishment, not abusing my body, getting rest, eating right. See, they think everything just happened 19 years ago. No, we built this body from the beginning to eat right, eat fruit, eat healthy, eat dinners, eat a healthy dinner every day, drink water, exercise, and rest. We did this years ago. When I say years ago, we talking about in the early 80s. You know, I was running miles and miles as a kid, 5 years old. I can run 6 or 7 miles. And at that particular time, when I was 5, you know, when you're in kindergarten, you go to school a half a day. So, and when I used to go to school, I used to have to go, I think around 12 in the afternoon. So early in the morning, my dad used to train, so I used to train with him.
When you wake up on Sunday morning,
Yes.
having done what you're going to do and wave goodbye to us, who's going to be the best fighter in the world?
We don't know, really.
You don't have someone now who you think is second to you?
We really cannot say. I mean, we'll just have to see. It's probably Manny Pacquiao. I mean, we can't just take that away from. We can't just take that away from because he lost to me. Probably Manny. I would say Manny Pacquiao.